the show in Zimbabwe, who has not been appearing for numerous times. There are actually numerous gatherings that he was expected to address, only to be addressed by other persons, is none other than Kembo Mohadi. Most of the times he has appeared publicly, he is not feeling well. There was speculation recently that he begged Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa to relieve him of his duties, but Mnangagwa has been ignoring that, in fact choosing Kembo Mohadi to die as a vice president in spite of his deteriorating health. At one point he has been acting, and I remember they actually broadcasted him saying something, and that broadcast was actually removed because of the state of his health. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So Kembo Mohadi has been missing politically. He was not present at the Zimbabwe independence. I think it's clear for everyone that he is sick, and he may be critically sick at the moment. I have seen some of the the blogs saying he has died. I think that is unwarranted. I hope they have got actually evidence to that. Otherwise, it's not prudent for people to actually play with someone else's death. So it's worrying that he has been missing, and no statement has been put out there on the public domain to really indicate what is happening with one of the vice presidents, that is Kembo Mohadi. Speculations are that Kembo Mohadi has begged Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa numerous times to relieve him of his duties. I'm sure we've seen at one point he was acting and I think forced to make a public presentation, which was poorly done. The man was pale, the voice, he can hardly speak these days like me. His voice is diminishing, and that interview, it was removed by the Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation, noticing that the man failed dismally because of his poor, deteriorating health condition. I saw someone saying he's dead. We can't confirm that. There is absolutely no official statement to suggest that fact. But what we know is that the man is sick. He has been missing a lot of ZANU-PF programs. I remember at one point there are about maybe 3, if I'm not mistaken, tournaments that were scheduled to be addressed by him, and he was no show to those tournaments because of obviously of his health that is highly deteriorating, and it's quite sad in ZANU-PF. If it is true indeed that he asked Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa to resign and to be relieved of his duties, and Mnangagwa is ignoring him, that is so heartless from Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa, who wants people to die to power just like him. That is what he wants and he intends to do. Even with a deteriorating mental health, he still wants to lead Zimbabwe, taking it nowhere. And how dangerous it is, in fact, to also have a head of state who is suffering from mental health. That is a serious challenge, because Zimbabwe at the moment is under a serious security threat, being led by someone who has a serious health challenge, such as mental health challenge. It means catastrophic decisions may be made. That is why we hear of massive looting being done and being taken advantage of by those around him, manipulating the situation, and that he has a memory loss related condition, and that is quite sad. So I'm more concerned about Kembo Mohadi. his health. And the man, you can see numerous times he has been embarrassed to appear. He's appearing well, wearing mask. His voice I mean, he has no voice at all numerous times when he attempts to speak. He's just, I mean, I think that is terrible what we are witnessing, and we hope all is well. I think at this critical stage of any human being, someone deserves privacy. But the government, because he's the vice president of Zimbabwe, if it was a pro-people government, they should be taking Zimbabweans in about the health of this particular man. We can't confirm what is circulating. I see a lot of people are concerned about Kembo Mohadi, his whereabouts. He has just all of a sudden disappeared at this crucial moment in Zimbabwe. And it's quite a concern for everybody because when someone is sick, even though that person may have committed a lot of actually criminal activities, but when he's at that stage, I think somehow that humanity spirit within us arouses sympathy. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button. So